Well, gentlemen, I got to tell you, I did that video on Mrs. J's SB220, and I thought it was awesome. The only thing I wasn't able to get clean and 100% back to new was her meters. I pointed that out in the video. I could not get the orange cigarette stinge to come out of the meter. And I thought, man, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm just going to leave this alone, and we're going to be done with it. Well, you, the viewer, stepped in and helped out a bunch. I had several people reach out to me, about a dozen of you guys, that said, hey, the trick to getting the orange tinge out of plastic is hydrogen peroxide. I said, okay, tell me more. You have my attention. He said, what you need to do is get yourself a little flat tray, put the meter face, this bit, into a flat tray and let it soak, let it sit there all night long. Don't disturb it, leave it covered, leave it alone. You'll come out the next day and it'll look just like this. It'll suck all the tar and shit out of the plastic. I said, okie dokie. So I went and I Googled it. Google agrees. The almighty, all-seeing, all-knowing oracle of the world, we are happy dance universe, Google agrees. So I thought to myself, can I do this with a customer's, property? And I thought, wait a minute. I've got 4 or 5 meters that don't work, but the lenses are 100% intact and they look great. So I went and I dug out a couple lenses. Here's one of them. Here's one off of Mrs. J's meter. As you can see, very clearly, there's a little bit of orange tint going on between the two. So what we've got going on over here in the Rubbermaid container, a little flat of hydrogen peroxide and a meter. Now it's fully submerged. The only thing that we could do to help promote this process would be to mass shoot this with ultraviolet light. Like I had a big ultraviolet light source, like a black light or something that I could put over this, and let it sit for 10 or 12 hours, and that in theory should clean the plastic up completely clear. Little drizzle off my finger. So we're going to find out, you, me, everybody else, if this trick actually works. Does it or does it not? We don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything, and I question everything all the time. So we're going to run this experiment together. We're going to cut away, and when we come back, it's going to be tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so here we are the next day. And let's see, we put these in at 2 o'clock at night, and it's now like, or not 2 o'clock at night, like 10 o'clock at night, and it is now till like 2 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. So let's see what we got. Look at that. So that's about 80% better. I'm going to throw it back in and let it keep soaking, but that's a remarkable difference. Wow. Okay. So, end of the day, if you want to get cigarette smoke out of your plastic lenses, soak them in hydrogen peroxide. You'll probably be very happy with the results. Gentlemen, I gotta go. We'll see ya. Bye. Well, here we are, day number 3. And these have been soaking now for 2 days. 2 full days. Going up on day number 3, so let's see how we did here. Grab a little paper towel, we'll clean these off. Now, the hydrogen peroxide that I had here was pretty old, and It's the only thing that I thought that might hinder this process is that, you know, hydrogen peroxide's tendency to want to evaporate a little bit. So I don't know. We'll see. This is the clean meter. Wow, that looks remarkably better. Like, unbelievably better. I'm going to call that successful. It beats the orange that it was. So I just thought that this would be a neat experiment for us to run together, and it might help somebody else out there in YouTube land, radio world, metering world, know how to bring their meters back. That doesn't look too bad, all things considered. It's not perfect, but it's definitely not like what it was. I mean, there's a little bit more orange to this than that, but this is way less than what it was. And it could be because I didn't have ultraviolet light. It could be because my hydrogen peroxide solution is a little bit diluted, but I'll take that as a win, because it used to look like this color orange. Like, no kidding. It was orange. So much better. Much better. All right, gents, hopefully this helps somebody. You guys have a good day. I appreciate you all. We'll see you. Bye-bye.